All right. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having yourselves a fantastic was it Thursday morning. Yeah, been a very strange week. Market's not exactly been super cooperative. Obviously I had some considered. But happy to be back, happy to be trading, and hopefully, right, we get after it here this morning. Um, we'll see how aggressive I am, right? Truth be told, still really sore. My hand's pretty fucked up. So I'm not in a huge rush to do anything crazy. Yeah, so we'll see how it is. But um, yeah, I don't know what else to say besides that. Obviously appreciate everyone's messages, emails and stuff. Generous. But enough of that. Let's just get to it here. And yeah, what sets up this morning. So unemployment 8:30. We got some Trump speak here this afternoon. We got some Fed speak here kind of throughout the afternoon as well, all starting after 4 p.m. Nat gas storage at 10:30. Well, not really that. Yeah. All right. So ES red gap down. Still like consolidating inside month. So call it a 2 out of 3 to the downside without volume. 66.50 would be your target here. Okay. And then to the down yeah, to the downside, 75. So we'll call that, yeah, I guess. We'll call it 70. All right. NQ, red candle, decreasing volume, gap down, maybe like an inside bar. Probably is, right? So inside bar, upside looking at 400. Um, all to like 5,000. Cool. The downside 24. Our target here. Eight's kind of 23.7 to 23.8, sort of that Monday low. Probably don't need to be too aggressive under this. All right, that's enough. CL inside bar, side bar. Apple higher high, right? So not inside bar. Red decreasing gap down. So 2 out of 3. Tesla. 2 out of 3 without. Microsoft. Red. Amazon. Green. Decreasing. Gap up. Sorry, green increasing up down. Okay, AMD green decreasing gap down. Oh, it's increasing. Whoops. 2 out of 3. Okay, Nvidia green increasing gap down. Meta red increasing gap down, so 3 for 3 downside. Flex green increase, but inside bar. Google red gap down, so 2 out of 3 downside with VIX 27. So still extremely elevated. 2 days of like quite a bit of compression back to back. Maybe today, like a little bit of a cleaner story. All right, so I'm just gonna go make a little cup of coffee. Be back in a second or two. All right, so let's get after it. What's in store here this morning? All right, so all we got good amount of viewers here this AM. I want to clarify a couple things for everybody, guys. Right? If you have any issues with the prop firm, don't send emails to Logan or to me or to Sam or to anyone else. Don't send them DMs. Don't do whatever. Not going to get your problem solved, right? You submit a tech support ticket on the Day Trader Funding website. We have a support team. They will answer that hopefully within 15 minutes, right? If you support a tech issue ticket, it will get solved. If you send it to my DMs or to my email or people are trying to call me the last couple days, like if we're doing that, guys, it's not going to get solved, right? So um please, like, let's use the resources that are available to in your dashboard or your tool sheet, right? Use all of those tools and your issue will get solved as quickly as possible. Everyone else, hope you're having a nice smooth process. You prop for bar, like the vast majority of you are having reasonably period using it or not really any issues. Love to hear that. First couple traders who are in the funded stage now, so that's really exciting. Build out from there, but just as a fair warning, right? Again, this chat, my personal email, my DMs, my cell phone, our Zoom calls, these are not ever going to be for providing technical support for the prop firm or for anything along those lines. If you need anything in any context, in any situation, in any circumstance, you submit a tech support ticket and you wait. That's it. So if I have to deal with that again, I don't know what I'm going to say. Hopefully that's extremely clear and fair, right? As it should be. But let's please make sure, guys. I've gotten so many emails over the last couple days over how to fix this, how to fix that, how to do that. You would have just sent or submitted a tech support ticket. It would have been solved within 15 minutes. Guys, right? Direct your questions and your energy towards the right resources, and then your problems will get solved. Throwing them at a wall and seeing what's going to stick just wastes everyone's time and energy. Oh, no increase in volume. That right? Start. Yeah, still no increase in volume on this. No interest yet. All right, let's see if this gives us increasing volume here. Okay, it was good volume profile, right? Third biggest volume bar of the day. Target here would be 972. Looking kind of like a 105, I guess, for now. 104. Second here. Probably pushes it now to 105. Yeah. Check. Fast, way too fast. That might be the fake out though. It'd be a 108 stop. Hey guys, I'm in. Average price 103. Oh, it just got stopped out. 103.25, stopped out at 108. Potentially try that again. Like 102 or better. Fast, a little bit too fast, a little bit too fast. Okay, leave it. No interest. Okay, there's your mean reversion setup. So increasing volume, break, close, and hold above our previous handle. They're looking for a setup here to the upside. Looking at a 120 stop loss, I guess. Off. Like there-ish. Men's not going to be in. It is. Okay, we can play the 3 min as well then. Fine. Okay, so you're looking at a 150 stop loss. Off. Okay, back to the 2 min probably. Unless this can pull into like 160, 20 points, I'd be surprised. Okay, had the right idea. Okay, still a reasonable enough candle. Gives us that setup. I'd call it a 158 stop loss for now. Little bounce off support there. Fast. Another bounce here off of 150. One now. All right, I'll wait this out again. Being a yo-yo, I don't. Again, nice little increasing volume profile there. So we're looking for a breakout setup. $178, I guess, would be the stop here. $179 for now. Lower. Now looking at 170. Lower again, but that might be it. 167. Quick. Said better, and then it flushed right away. Not. It's now that looks like 156, 166, right? Would be kind of zone from each one. Okay, guys, I'm in 160.75, 163.75. Awesome. Closes. Good candle. We'd like to see it break out over 24.2, right? Go. Got to hold it here, right? In the next 2 minutes, it's got to hold it. That's too much. Let's see if we can get back up there. To hold 200, right? So we got 50 seconds or so for it to establish that. If it can't, I'll get out. If it can, I'll hold on. What a lesson in not panicking, huh? Okay, amazing close. How much juice things got left? Good volume, right? Good candle shape. Like I got nothing to theoretically be afraid of. I think it's been a decent size move already. Okay, keep going. panic here, right? A pussy. Trust your thesis. Don't assume that your wins are going to become losses. Trust your thesis. Don't like get so obsessed with your P&L that you're freaking reacting to it like an idiot. Really the best defense Bears have, right? Really? It's like it's that scary. Well, let's see. Should be nothing still wrong with this thesis. Oh, that's not great. And no panic here. Oh, okay. Well, I did get stopped out. Worked out pretty well. Got my dog thrown up for 30 seconds. Fun. Brutal fake out. That's one of the nastiest fake outs I've seen in a long time. At 205 is your stop now. 201 would be your stop, guys. All right, one sec. Okay, sorry about that. Very dog. That. For now, 212. Stop loss. Lower. Go to. At this point, you wait for the lower low. Looking at 185 as a stop loss. 195 is your reference price, right? That area. Fast. Be patient. That went from 99 to 89 in like. Oh. settling it into 80. Now, this is increasing volume, but increasing volume versus the lowest volume bar of the day, I don't care. Actually, like, it doesn't mean anything. Now you're looking at 179 as your stop loss. And closes above 200. Find me an entry here, Lord. Okay. At like 199 for now. And that means 209 or better. Oh, a mean price action. Bit wiki there. Thomas. I'll talk myself into this though. Truth be told, same thing. I was way too fast. I think I'll have to wait now. Giving me a setup here to the downside, right? So now you're looking 192 as a short, right? Stop loss. It'll be 194 now as your stop loss, right? Hey guys, I'm in. Sorry, I didn't draw a reference price. I am in. Average price 188.25. 188.25. Reference price. Sorry, stop loss 195. Sorry about that. You guys gotta understand, I'm missing 3 out of my 5 fingers. Even get this thing to flush. Not a super enthusiastic reaction so far. Make new lows though, right? That's kind of what we care about. Make new lows convincingly. Okay, much better, much better. I want to be very careful here, right? There's like a balance between trading the setup and trading my P&L to a certain extent, right? Made some mistakes. Definitely made a mistake on that second trade. I want to now not overcorrect in either direction here, right? I want to get it correct. Obviously, as I say that, now it pulls back and it's got me out. Yep. I think that's probably going to be it for me for the day, guys, right? 0 for 3 strikeouts. Maybe rush back a little bit too quickly. I think the fact that I want to take profit on that. Questions? Yes, there will be a same time as always, guys, right? 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 time as always. So, Jerry, what do we look for on every single setup? What's confirmation? Yeah, I'm asking Jerry though, right? Okay. So if you have a green breakout, what would a reversal look like? It would be a what with what? And what would be a good candle if it's a bearish reversal after a bullish breakout? What would be a good candle? What color would it be and what shape would it be? Yeah, so Jerry, you knew the answer already, right? Like what I struggle to comprehend here sometimes, guys, right, is we only trade breakouts and bullish setups after green candles, and we only trade bearish setups and breakdown setups after red candles, right? Like I don't understand where the confusion come from, right? Green is go, red is sell. It's the same thing every single time. So I struggle with this. If I have a good setup and confirmation, but I'm still in the opening range, then I don't have a good setup and confirmation, right? A setup is a breakout from inside to outside the opening range, right? If it's still inside the range, it is not a setup. Guys, fucking basics. We're not just looking for volume profiles and whatever. There's a rhyme and reason behind it, right? This blue zone is an indication of your consolidation, right? It's the breakout away from consolidation. Like we didn't trade it here. We traded it when it broke out and closed above, right? We didn't trade it to the downside on this candle. We tried and waited until it broke and closed above, right? Or below in this context. And then when that move failed and we got that increasing bullish volume, now we have, right, a reversal setup. And again, right, it's a reversal because it's a green candle and increasing outlier volume after a bearish failure. And then here, right, breakout setup, breakout setup, breakout setup, right? Yeah, it's what's a failed breakout? You can't get a failed breakout in the middle of a range. A failed breakout has to make a new high or a new low and not hold that price. Yeah, Mason, seen this question already? No, there will not be. We do not offer any official support for any third party tools, right? So we don't control the Volumetrica platform, right? We can't change any of the settings. We can't do anything along those lines. You can look at their FAQ resources on their trade copier. You can look at the captions in their video. But it's a very simple process. There's nothing complicated about it. The thing that you guys need to comprehend about the trade copiers is that you require market liquidity to actually be able to execute your trade, right? So if you're trying this obscure fill at a random price, right, which can be in low liquidity environments, it doesn't matter how many milliseconds you have difference, right? It's not going to make a difference. If the liquidity isn't there, you're not going to get a fill. So we need to understand the difference between market mechanics and simulation, right? Where in a simulator, you'll get a fill regardless of what happens. But in the real market, there actually has to be volume and orders out there. So everyone just looks to blame fucking third party tools and copiers and all these kind of things because it's an easier explanation than saying, hey, yes, there wasn't just enough liquidity at my price and I couldn't get a legitimate fill. Trying to buy 25 contracts, 10 contracts, 15 contracts, you're not always going to have that type of depth at the order book at 198.25. So instead of overcorrecting and panicking to everything, maybe we can just focus on learning how actual market structures work and not look for an excuse or a boogeyman for everything when it's just market dynamic, right? Like, guys, copiers, no matter how you set them up, no matter what you choose to do, are always going to be inherently flawed. And it has nothing to do with a deviation away from your base settings. Like, looking for like some exception that's going to solve every problem does not exist. Focus on the other variables you can control. If you want to know how deep an order book is and how much you want to do, open up the DOM. You will see exactly how many contracts are sitting at a price. And if you have your copier set up to be filling within a 5% of that total number, you will be fine. Like, so much, guys, of this stuff is like, learn how to help yourselves, please, right? Crazy. Yes, all the group calls are on YouTube, guys. Am I the one with memory loss today, or is it someone else? What the fuck's going on here, guys? What's the question, Jerry? Yes, because every single trading platform has the ability to use every single tool that you see on my screen, right? All these trading platforms are all fundamentally the same. They just have different colors, shapes, and like a slightly different user experience. Let's not overthink it, please. So the link to DTF is daytraderfunding.com. Daytraderfunding.com. Any other questions, guys? Going to turn into a service list of what is available. The no, I will not. I will not just keep answering those types of questions. You can find that yourself. Like we just answered, all the same tools exist everywhere, right? Like, guys, like a trading charting software, right? And whatever, like they all have the exact same features. Like there's very few unique characteristics, right? Stuff like a clock, a candle, a time frame, an indicator, all the same everywhere. None of this changes because people would not use the product if there were differences, right? Apply some common sense, not use me as your Google or as like other people as your Google, right? We can solve our own questions here and it'll be 10 times faster than sitting on and waiting for it for 24 hours. Yeah, like exactly. No, Jay, I'm not saying that you don't need the information. What I'm saying is that you should have the self starter ability to be able to get that information yourself, right? None of this stuff is fundamentally difficult or hidden, right? Because I don't know what I'm doing here, still sticking around answering questions. I'll see you tomorrow.